Hello Casio fans from all over the world. Before starting this video, I would kindly ask to like and subscribe. Doing this you will be able to reach faster my content. Today's video will bring in highlight a retro watch for the most enthusiasts of you, the CA-53W, which is a calculator watch. It is famous for its appearance in Back into the Future. It was worn by the main character Martin McFly. Actually, it was its predecessor, CA-50, but they shared the same module. We have here a case which to my eyes looks very similar in shape and dimensions with an Apple smartwatch, although it is not that smart. The 32 by 43 mm is a size which fits most of the wrists, even the thicker ones. Its height is only 8 mm, which puts this watch in the top thin watches. Let's not forget that this watch nowadays comes in a large variety of colors. Which one would you choose? Leave a comment. Maybe the CA-500? The display is very small. It indicates only the time and day of the week, and if you would like to see the date, you only need to push the top right pusher. It will display the full date, year, month and day. To adjust, you need to press the adjust pusher, which is must under the case. You have to set up the time and date and press again the adjust. If you would like to use the main feature of this watch, which is the calculator, you only need to push once the pusher from the right side. It will get you in the calculator mode. I will not go in details, but it has the basic operations. If you are asking yourself, can the numbers be pressed with accuracy without making mistakes? Well, for this you need really thin fingers. From this menu, which is the calculator mode, if you press the adjust pusher, which, as mentioned previously, is hidden on the bottom right side of the case, it will enable the chimes while pressing the numbers. This activation is relevant in all modes, not only the calculator mode. If you need to erase all digits, the mode pusher will set the calculator to 0. Next menu is the alarm. To adjust, you have to press, yes, you've guessed, the adjust pusher. This watch is better than the rest of the Casios because it has all the numbers and you only need to type the exact time. For sure, you can toggle between the digits with the mode pusher, but the increase or decrease function for the minutes or hours is not present on this module. This feature can be used in the time and date setup as well. Pay attention, because if you will type, for example, 66 minutes, the watch will store 6 minutes, and if you type 96 minutes, it will store 36 minutes. The same rule applies for the hours as well. So if you type 26 hours, it will set up an alarm at 2 o'clock in the morning. From this mode, you enable the hourly chimes and also the alarm. For sure, you can disable them also. Next menu is the dual time mode. It is there, and let's consider it as a feature. Therefore, you have the possibility to set up the time for a specific time zone. Same principle applies here as well. Push the adjust pusher, set up the digits, and adjust pusher again to save. Next is the stopwatch. It's a basic stopwatch with a lap function. It will not count the laps, but it will remain on the display the lap time so that you can write it somewhere if you want. What's interesting for this watch is that the layout of the pusher functions is somehow correlated to the menu that you are in. For example, the first row from the top has the pusher responsible for the date. The second row is correlated with the alarm menu. Here we can enable the chimes and alarm by these two opposite pushers. And the fourth row is correlated to the stopwatch. The start, stop and lap are as well placed in an opposite direction. Somehow Casio's designers were aware of the crowdiness of the digits and tried to place them as efficient as they could. Kudos for Casio. This watch shares the strap with other models as well. This is good because as they age you can easily find and replace them. For sure, this is a strategy which helps Casio to keep the prices on low. Again, for the back case, we see engraved the module and model name. This one is assembled in Korea and presents the DK engraving. I do not know what this stands for. Share your opinion in the comment section. And yes, it's made from stainless steel. It seems that the back case is wrongly oriented. The top should be next to the shorter strap, 12 o'clock position. No problem, because the case is symmetric. And yes, let's not forget that it can withstand water splashes. Therefore, you can or can't swim with it. I do not know. The F91 owners had tested it under different harsh conditions and it survived. I guess we have the same thing here. What's your opinion in regards? Now that we have reached the end of the video, I can conclude that I hate Casios. Why? Because as I research for my content, I begin to like them. This watch also. I was gifted with this watch, but I did not like it in particular. I only bought a new strap, and now I am making a video with it. And it's great. It's an iconic watch. Yes, this is a piece for collectors. Don't miss it. Thank you for staying with me and wish you the best.